Bonne soirée tout le monde. Bienvenue à l'après-match des Alouettes présenté par Motorola Razr Plus. Oh boy. Finale de l'Est extrêmement décevant. Résultat extrêmement décevant. Et honnêtement, celle-là, elle fait encore plus mal parce que je pense que sincèrement qu'on a fait un cadeau, un beau cadeau aux Argonauts ce soir. Euh, Oh boy, OK. Ben, écoute, comme d'habitude, on va essayer de parler aux joueurs. Là, la saison terminée. Je sais pas qui. J'imagine qu'on va avoir une couple de joueurs qui vont passer par ici, qui vont venir nous parler. Mais comme vous constatez, tout le monde est extrêmement déçu. Beaucoup d'émotions sur les lignes de côté, beaucoup d'émotions pour moi aussi. Toujours décevant. Tu sais, je m'attendais à aller à Vancouver pour une semaine au complet. On s'est quitté lundi, mais on va rester à Montréal. C'est ça. Vous pouvez, comme d'habitude, laisser vos commentaires. Si vous voulez être sévère, c'est correct. Si vous avez le droit, si vous voulez être positif, vous pouvez être positif aussi. Mais on va regarder les commentaires au fur et à mesure. Évidemment, on ne se le cachera pas. Les revirements ce soir, ça a vraiment été la différence. Échappé en défensive. On a Sean Lemon dans les commentaires. I love you, Al. Really miss you out there on the field, Sean. We're with you. We really miss you out there on the field, man. You're a great leader for this team, and no matter what happens going forward, you always help bring a great comeback to Montreal. So we'll always love you for that. Mais quatre échappés, même échappé en défensive. Interception qui touche les doigts de Fletcher, qui vole exactement parfaitement dans les mains de Benji Franklin des Argonauts. Marque un touché. Donc, c'est juste quatre échappés, je crois, et une interception. Si je ne me trompe pas, j'ai aucune idée. Là. Honnêtement, je m'excuse. On va avoir un joueur qui arrive d'un an 5 qui va être assez gentil pour embarquer. On va regarder les commentaires bientôt, mais on va aller avec Darnell Sankey. I mean, great year. You had a great pick, but it hurts. I can imagine. It hurts for me. It hurts for the people watching, so I can only imagine how much it hurts for you guys.
No words, really. I don't know. No words can really describe it, to be honest.
Defensively, I mean, how did you see the game kind of unfold here? I know you guys created turnovers, like we said. I know you wish you could have had probably a few more, but just when you look at the grand scheme of things defensively tonight, how much does it hurt for the game to end? With you guys on the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough, but with that said, it's a team game. So if one aspect fails, we all fail. So you can say whatever you want, defense, but we lost at the end of the day. So none of it really matters.
Overall, like how long is it going to take you to look big picture and kind of just appreciate because it was a great season. It was great to follow along. I know it doesn't end the way you want, but when do you allow yourself to look big picture?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe. Well, I guess we have a team meeting on Monday, and we'll go from there.
How do you feel? Can you take me through the interception and what you saw on your play? It was a great dive and pick.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at his eyes and just went and made a play. And honestly, we just kind of relied on my instinct and went, jumped in and made the play.
What is the offseason going to look like for you?
Resting, spending time with my family. Praising God. All I can do.
Thanks for this, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for a great season. All right. Darnell Sankey des Alouettes de Montréal. All right. On va continuer. On va aller dans les commentaires. Il y en a beaucoup. Pour de revirement, on revient plus fort l'année prochaine. Go, I'll go. Entièrement d'accord avec toi, Marc-Antoine. Only so many times you can shoot yourself in the foot and expect to win the game. The play call and decision making on the last 2 points was baffling. Beat themselves. Simple as that. Fajardo, bye-bye, vivement Alexander comme partant. Moi, c'est vraiment pas le courage d'asseoir Fajardo. Fajardo, ce soir, c'est plus de 330 verges par la passe. Oui, il y avait un échappé. Mais je pense pas qu'ils ont perdu ce match-là à cause du corps arrière. Là. Je vais être franc avec vous. Vous pouvez laisser vos commentaires sur Fajardo, mais c'est pas même l'interception qui a été retournée pour qui a été ramenée pour un toucher. Je m'excuse, mais tu peux pas mettre ça sur le corps arrière. Donc, ça fait mal, trop de revirements. Sinon, on a eu beaucoup de verges à l'attaque, c'est dommage. OK, on va aller avec notre prochain invité. On va continuer dans les commentaires. Dans une couple de minutes, on a Keon Julian Grant qui est assez gentil d'arrêter. I mean, Keon, we're not going to beat around the bush here. I mean, the turnovers, 5 turnovers offensively, 4 fumbles, and a pick six. Just how do you explain offensively what went down tonight, even though I thought you were outstanding?
It's just the details, really, finishing each play. And we lost ourselves, with the turnovers. So.
It felt like, early on there was I think 3 turnovers before like that 5-minute mark of the quarter, but you guys still had the lead. Like you guys were able to shake that off, and it just felt so promising. What went wrong after that?
It's just tough to. It's just again not focusing on the details. Like we're gonna take a step over, shoot yourself in the foot. How are you gonna run, right?
What are the emotions like for in the locker room right now? What's kind of the messaging, and how are you feeling right now?
Pretty sad, to be honest, man. Like it's tough. Like went to war with my brothers, and then unfortunately fell short. And obviously the team changes every year, so it's not going to be the same group of guys.
When do you allow yourself to kind of look big picture and appreciate the 2024 season? Because I mean, it was a magical run. Just dating back to last year, flowing into this year, you guys were the best team wire to wire in the league. Like, do you allow yourself to look big picture at some point here?
Give myself a couple of days, at least watch the game once or twice, and then flush it. Try to think of the future.
What does the offseason look like for you?
Probably just gonna take a little break from training for like a month or so, and then get back to it. Ease back into it.
Thanks for this, Keon. All the best.
Thank you.
All right, Keon Julian Grant, 93 yards receiving tonight to lead de Montreal Alouettes. Donc, on va continuer, on va regarder les commentaires bientôt. Mais on va y aller avec notre analyste du Journal de Montréal, l'ancien des Stampeders de Calgary, M. Marc Calix. Écoute, Marc, ce soir, pas besoin d'être un grand expert pour regarder, pour analyser ce qui s'est passé. 5 revirements, 4 échappés, l'interception qui a été ramenée pour un toucher. Tu peux pas gagner un match de football avec les erreurs qu'ils ont faites ce soir.
Écoute, les Alouettes sont une excellente équipe. Mais n'importe qui à qui tu donnes des opportunités va faire en sorte qu'ils vont profiter de ces opportunités-là. Et justement, le pire dans tout ça, c'est que même s'il y a eu autant de revirements, ils ont pu peut-être profiter seulement que 2 fois justement de ces opportunités-là. Alors moi, je dis franchement, je dois tirer chapeau aux Alouettes qui ont joué une saison incroyable. C'est sûr qu'on aurait aimé ça les voir à la Coupe Grey et les voir jouer une autre fois. Mais soit étant dit, quand on donne autant d'opportunités à l'équipe adverse, on ne peut rien y faire.
Une couple de commentaires, il y a du monde qui ont visité Cody Fajardo, mais je pense pas qu'ils ont perdu à cause du corps arrière ce soir. Il a fini le match avec 330 verges. L'interception lors du premier quart, c'est pas sur Cody, ça rebondit sur les mains du demi-offensif. Donc, tu sais, comment tu as évalué la performance de Fajardo?
Fajardo, je dirais, il était exactement où il avait besoin d'être. Il a pris des bonnes décisions. Les balles qu'il lançait, il les lançait pas justement pour tout simplement lancer une balle. Il les lançait d'une manière pour aussi protéger son receveur de passe. Il n'est pas pour lancer une balle, l'idée le receveur. Oui, c'est beau, tu veux le lancer par en avant, mais si tu as un corner qui t'attend, là, tu fais quoi? Tu te fais blindside pendant que tu attrapes le ballon? Non, Cody Fajardo a fait les bonnes décisions. C'est juste que les opportunités ont été prises après les attraper. Le fumble, le co-speaker, aussi le bumble catch de Fletcher aussi. C'est pas sur le dos de Fajardo. Oui, il y a quelques passes qui ont peut-être glissé de ses doigts à cause de la température qui était différente de toute la température cette semaine. Il faut dire qu'on a eu des températures estivales. Puis aujourd'hui, c'était peut-être une température vraiment automnale qu'on a eue. Puis ça fait en sorte que le ballon était peut-être un peu froid, je ne sais pas. Mais Fajardo, aucunement.
Et Marc, on va prendre une petite pause avec toi. On va amener Austin Mack, mais reste pas trop loin parce qu'on va faire un peu plus d'analyse avec toi. Mais j'invite Austin à embarquer. What are the emotions like right now, Austin?
Oh, I mean, definitely extremely tough. It's hard to speak. We had a tremendous year. The relationships that were built in that locker room. It sucks because we beat ourselves and everybody knows it. And we were really dominant in the first half and even in the second half. But we got to hold on to the football. and it starts right there.
I know you didn't personally turn the ball over, but how do you explain the 4 fumbles and the pick sticks that went off Fletcher's hands and bounced into Benji Franklin's hands?
No, I mean, I can't explain it. I'm just a receiver.
Yeah.
I can only do so much, you know what I'm saying, Joey? But, as a leader and as somebody on this team, I mean, my message to everybody was regardless, just focus on, the moment. You know what I mean? Like we're in the playoffs. And so, the details have to be on point. We have to make sure, every time we touch the ball as an offensive player, even a defensive player, we got to make sure we take care of the ball. The ball is everything in the football. And you lose the turnover battle, it's very hard to win. And so we lost the turnover battle. We gave up a special teams touchdown, which if you score on a special teams touchdown, you're more than likely to win. The percentage is higher. Same thing with percentage when it comes to the turnover battle. So, we're just playing behind the ball from the jump, and we had some time there at the end, and they finished with the ball in their hands, and that's what you want to do. That's what good football teams do. It's a good football team. I'm praying for Chad Kelly. I mean, you never want to see a great player like him go down like that, and that's sad as well. But I mean, it was a hard-fought game, and I'm more excited now to just get ready for next year. I didn't give a lot this year. I only played 3 games. You guys didn't see a lot. You guys expected a lot, and so I'm going to get myself healthy, and I'm going to be more than determined next year to come back and have a tremendous year.
I'm going to say a weird thing. I think it just shows how good you guys are. That had you told me before the game, Austin, that there was going to be 3 turnovers by halftime, a pick six, and a punt return touchdown allowed, I would have said probably 35-7. You guys were down 5 points. I mean, it was right there for the taking, and then you scored the touchdown. I thought, all right, comeback is on. Just what was it tonight outside of the turnovers? Just what was it? Was there a lack of, not opportunity, but just a lack of clutch? I don't know. What was it? How did you see it outside of the turnovers?
I mean, you can say that. I think, the ball was in the air. There's plenty of opportunities that could have made, 50-50 opportunities, and we didn't make them. Outside of the fumbles, those are the opportunities as well. Like, I mean, they're big explosive plays, and then next thing you know, the ball's out. And I think there was 2 really explosive plays where he had turnovers. One with Cole, one with Fletch. I mean, it's just tough, Joey. At the end of the day, first I just want to say, man, thank you to the fans. Thank you guys. You guys are beautiful. The stadium tonight was amazing. It was electric. Last year it wasn't like that, and so to see that this year and to see what you guys have done to this atmosphere, I mean, it's amazing. We got to do better. We got to put better out in the field for you guys, and we just appreciate you guys riding for us.
You helped do that too, by the way, with the way you guys played last year and all of this year. What does the offseason look like for Austin Mack?
Oh, man, me and my wife, we decided to make Montreal home, and so we'll be here 24/7. I'll be doing some stuff in the offseason, but obviously my training and focus and everything is going to be here in Montreal. First Montreal winner, so.
All right, good winner, cool. Thanks, Austin, and all the best to the family. We'll see you around.
Merci beaucoup.
All right, Austin Mack, nice enough to stop by Montreal Alouettes. On va ramener Marc Calix entre 2 joueurs. Mac vient de parler un peu de ce qu'on a parlé. Il a mentionné les revirements et on ne peut pas faire cela. Mais en dehors des revirements en attaque, manque d'opportunisme un peu dans certains moments aussi.
Mais oui, on avait des positions de terrain qui faisaient en sorte qu'on aurait pu au moins se sortir avec 3 points. Puis là, on voit la différence du pointage. C'est 2 points. C'était justement ces revirements-là étaient coûteuses. Ils ont vraiment fait mal. Puis, vraiment des moments opportuns que l'offensive n'a pas pu profiter justement de ces situations-là.
Évidemment, tu étais un des meilleurs joueurs sur les unités spéciales de tous les temps. Quand une équipe, on l'a vu l'an passé, les Alouettes ont marqué un touché sur bottée d'envoi lors du 4e quart de la finale de l'Est et ont gagné le match. Là, Toronto ont marqué sur bottée de dégagement. Comment est-ce que ça change la donnée d'un match quand on a des points sur les unités spéciales?
Écoute, c'était un 7 points, moins 7 points plus. So, pour te dire franchement, quand cette situation-là arrive, là, ça peut vraiment donner un choc. Mais ça peut faire un réveil, parce que immédiatement après, il y a eu un réveil. Puis aussi, il y a une réplique aussi des unités spéciales aussi. Fletcher a fait un excellent retour après. Là, je vois Adeyemi qui nous regarde sur l'œil.
C'est beau.
On va le faire rentrer. Il parle français en passant. Là.
Oui, je sais. On s'est parlé souvent en français. Mais on va le faire embarquer. Parle aux partisans. Isaac, whenever you're ready. All right, you can get right in the middle here. We'll do English just because, if you want to do some French, we can. Yeah, that's fine. Mine too. how frustrating obviously is it to be on the field for them to take three knees and end the game?
Yeah, it's tough. I really didn't notice it until they took the first knee.
Yeah.
Man, football, that's football, man. And sometimes you don't get the result. We all know. There was only one team at the end. So you really have to, especially in dark times like this, you have to take what you can get. And I mean, people are frustrated, especially with the knee situation. You just have to remember the feeling, and you have to recharge and reload and put it in the past. It's tough right now, man.
Yeah.
It's like the worst feeling probably in the world. But just have to keep your head high.
It's funny. I was just talking to Mac about this, and I think it's a testament to how good you guys are. But if you would have told me before the game that at halftime you guys would have had 3 turnovers, a pick six, and you would have allowed a punt return touchdown, I would have said, all right, 35-7, 40-0. It was a 5-point game.
Yeah.
Just how big in hindsight were, all the times that they did turn the ball? I know you guys on defense, you technically turned the ball over once. Just in hindsight, how big was that? And did you guys have some hope at halftime because it was so close?
Oh, of course. That's what we are. That's chinning the ball and ball security, taking care of the ball and taking the ball away is our entire identity. So sometimes you can't really pinpoint anything because it's a team game. But sometimes in games like this, you forget those small things, or you just don't really key in on them. And so sometimes it's like that. You never know, and who knows what goes on in football, right? So, but it's on all of us. And I would think the same thing if you gave me those stats. But it's just a testament to this team and this coaching staff and this organization. These fans are amazing. Like I said on the interview, they are the best fans in the state. And we will be back. We'll be back here, and it's just
Well, if I can
Things out. Yeah, go ahead, Mark. Mark, you can't see him on camera, but
Well, I'm going to pop my face right here. So I'm just going to say, during the week of preparation, it seemed like you guys had a fair understanding of the offense. I mean, you could tell like you probably had some defensive packages earlier than whatnot. So and video packages probably earlier. How much time do you think you guys spent before you just stepped on the field on the first day of practice?
We had the week before. We had put so much time, and I know that's one thing. I know we were prepared. I know we were. People were doing the extra stuff, and they weren't going out of what they do usually. But you could just tell the small, intensive details were there. So I think the preparation was there. Sometimes, you're in too deep of a hole to get out. We lost by 2 points, man. It came down to the very end. So, we were definitely prepared. It's just the small details.
Okay, well, I'm just going to finish on this. Kelly got away from you a little bit. You were buried on the offensive line a couple of times, and you were able to go around you. Was that part of the plan of just making sure that Kelly was not able to throw the ball down?
He's a great quarterback, and the thing is, you have to know. You know the escape lanes, so it's kind of you want to force someone left-handed. You want to know where they're going. So the escape lanes, and we did that. It's just how football goes. Someone's leaks and someone's open, and you can't control everything. So you can just do your best. And that was part of the plan to try to contain them and stuff.
Last one for you, Isaac. I know you don't probably want to think big picture right now, but your first year in Montreal, thought it went extremely well. I mean, for goodness sakes, you're the outstanding Canadian in the East Division. Just when you look back at 2024, just how much you appreciate your time here, and just take us through the 2024 and the year you had.
I love it. I love Montreal. I love the city. I love the fans, and I would give anything to do it all over again. First year. Most outstanding Canadian is just a testament to this entire organization. It could have been a lot of players. It could have been anyone on defense. Hey, it could have been Tyson. Hell, I thought it was going to be Tyson. But I would just say it's just a testament to hard work, man. And me, I'm a dirty work player. A lot of people don't know. I see people like, who is that guy? What does that guy do? And I'm just a dirty work. I try to do it seriously. I'm like, who is that guy?
I know what you do.
You know what I mean? And sometimes it gets overshadowed. But I just want to. I would do anything for this organization. I know all the other players would too. And I can't say enough about this place. And forever grateful for sure.
Thanks for this, Isaac. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Great season. Thank you for stopping by all the time. Thank you. All right. On va faire embarquer Kebion Ento. All right. Gabriel, just take me through what you're feeling right now. It's a different ending than your first year in the CFL.
Uh, I'm definitely disappointed, but I mean, of course, 'cause, it's only one thing we want to do is win the Grey Cup. I'm very appreciative to be able to play every game, come out healthy. Some guys on our team, their team, like we see in chat tonight, they didn't walk off the field on their own power. So I'm blessed to be able to at least say that. I love my guys. I love the way we fought. We're probably the best that we did, of course not, but I love these guys, and we're gonna come back next year and grind for 9. That's really it.
Um, just when you look at it defensively tonight, I know you're not going to stay it, but it's kind of tough when you have a bunch of turnovers from the offense and kind of puts defense into a tough spot. When you look at what you guys are able to do defensively tonight, I'm just curious what you thought overall of the way you guys played.
I'm proud of the guys. I'm proud of the guys whether we would have gave up those 30 points all ourselves or whether we would have gave up 0. I'm always proud of them because I know, they all fighting and they all giving great effort. Our technique sometimes and busted plays happen sometimes, but I don't doubt my guys' effort. We need to get off the field in the end. We couldn't. That's on me. But I love these guys, and I would go to bat for these guys any day, and I would pick these guys any day to do it again tomorrow if we could.
I've been telling some of the guys that walk by. I just think if you would have told me, KBL, before the game that at halftime you guys had 3 turnovers, a pick six, they scored on a punt return touchdown. They scored a punt return touchdown. I would have told you, all right, man, it's 40-0, it's 35-7, something like that. It was a 5-point game. How much did you guys, in the locker room, how much did that make you feel good? Because it could have been. I know they scored a touchdown with no time left, but how good did you feel that it was just a 5-point game at that point?
I mean, honestly, it didn't feel good because we know that we could have and should have been doing better. I mean,
good is not the right word, but I mean, you felt like you're still in it, is what I meant to say. Yeah,
no, we always feel like we're still in it. We knew we made a couple of mistakes that they took advantage of, like big mistakes. But we knew that we was gonna fight, and we knew that it was probably gonna come down to a close game. But we don't know how to do anything with play before quarter and fight to the end. I think that's at least where all our fans can at least say is that until the end, until that clock is 0, that we still in the ball game.
Ended up being a 2-point game. Just off season, what does it look like for you? What are the plans for the next days, weeks, and months? Man, I don't get to see you again until May. It's gonna be a long time. It feels long right now.
I mean, if you need to call me FaceTime, hit me up.
I like watching you play. I like hanging out with you, but I like watching you play too.
I know. To be honest, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here. I'll try to stick around for just a little bit, but I got to get back to my baby. But I mean, just get back to work. Enjoy. Just honestly enjoy time with my family. Enjoy being time with my daughter because they're not out here. So I just try to enjoy them until it's time to come back to work.
Great season, KP. Thank you for always stopping by, and all the best this offseason. Thank you for you had a great season, and you're not going to stay it. I will stay it, and I'm not going to get into this too much because I don't want to get myself into trouble. But Marcus Sales on the All-Star team over you is a crime. It's a crime. It's a crime. It's a crime. Congrats on an East Division All-Star team, but you were robbed of an All-CFL team. But let's do it all again next year and get on that team next year, okay? I don't mean to take a shot at Marcus Sales. I just, I got to say what I got to say. You look fantastic. We've got Jamar McGloster. I think for the first time this year, Jamar McGloster jumping on the post-game show. I'm hurting, man, and I didn't go out there and play, so I can just imagine how much you guys are feeling it. Can you just take me through the emotions right now, Jamar, what you guys are feeling?
Just disappointed, especially for me, I feel like I didn't have a season, this like my second game back. So I'm grateful to be back, but it just sucks right now. It's for everybody. Everybody works so hard to get here. And it's feel like just disappointed right now.
Yeah, how tough was it for you to watch a lot this year? Like you were out from training camp until late October. Just how tough was it for you this year mentally, kind of staying in there and staying with the rehab and the grind?
It was really tough. Just to watch. And it was like 17 games, 16 games. It was really tough knowing that I could have been out there. Helping my team. But had a great support system. That made me. Not give up. So shout out to them.
And just for your stuff, I mean, I know you're still banged up. Game time decision today. Just how are you feeling?
I'm good, man. A little banged up, but I'm good. And I got a whole off season, so you see me. 100%.
Offensively, I mean, I know you play on the O-line, and I know you probably don't even see most of it. But just Jamar talks about the 5 turnovers tonight. I mean, it's really tough. I can't believe it's a 2-point game. and you guys turn the ball over that much. I'm just how costly are those mistakes?
Very costly, but we're gonna have to live with this throughout the whole off season, knowing that we turned the ball so many times and we kind of gave the game away. You know what I'm saying? But everybody that made a mistake today, we're gonna learn from this and we're gonna come back even stronger.
What does the offseason look like for you?
Oh, grind. That's all I'm gonna do. Grind. Drop some weight a little bit, but grind. You know what I'm saying?
And you live in Montreal. You're living around. You're living around the clock. Yeah,
I'll be here. I'll be all through the city. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is.
The real mayor of Montreal, Jamar McGloster. It's tough that it ends this way, Jamar, but look forward to seeing you back next year.
Appreciate you.
All right, Jamar McGloster of the Montreal Alouettes, Grey Cup champ last year, and hopefully we can have that title again. All right, let's go with the head coach of the Montreal Alouettes, Jason Moss. Look, Coach, obviously it's not the way that you guys wanted to go tonight. But, I mean, it was a 2-point game. Had you told me at halftime, Coach, that there was 3 turnovers, a pick six, and a fumble return touch, I would have told you 35-7. I think it's a testament to this team, how good you guys are, but how frustrating is it to go down that way?
Yeah, I mean, I think we are a good football team.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of positives that are in this game. The true negatives are the turnovers and the big plays given up off of them. And not only that, the turnovers were in the areas that we should be scoring. So that point differential on that scoreboard should have looked a lot different, in my opinion. But, it didn't because, that's how the game went. So I give Toronto a lot of credit. They do a great job of forcing turnovers. We didn't do a good enough job of protecting the football tonight. And that's one of the things we pride ourselves in. And we talk about winning football. Well, tonight, obviously the score indicates we didn't play winning football, and it was directly inherent to those type of plays.
Yeah.
But a lesser team, in my opinion, would have probably, and with all the pressure that was getting on them, a less connected team would have probably started bickering on the sideline. There's no bickering. There's guys played hard for each other all night, all season. There's a lot of love in that locker room for each other. And that's what kept us in the game, regardless of what was going on, and kept the belief going that we could overcome it. And, a play here, a play there, and we would have.
I know you always talk about 5-6 plays that determine a football game tonight. They were clear, but again, I think I'm echoing what you're saying. I think any other team, they would have been down big time. Just from a team perspective, like, what's your message? Like, when you have to go and deliver, that's the first time as the Alouettes head coach that you've got to deliver a message that's like, hey, the season's over and we didn't win it all. Just what was your message to them?
Yeah, I mean, my message is pretty succinct. I mean, we stick together. We win and we lose as an organization together. And I don't ever like to call it losing. And I know it's very hard for anybody to accept this defeat, but we will only lose if we don't learn from this one. And the biggest lesson is when we talk about protecting the football going forward. That means the next time our guys go to train and they look at a football and put it in their hands, I hope the message or the feeling is what happened in this game, how important that ball feels in your hands and what you do with it. So I told them, sometimes you take a defeat and you move 2 steps forward. And I think that's what's going to happen with our organization, because we are a strong organization. We're tough-minded, tough-willed. We're connected and we work extremely hard together and for one another. So as long as that stays there, we're going to be right back here next year with an opportunity to go to another Grey Cup and do it all over again. So I that was the message. Stick together, love one another. Don't hang your head. We had a good season. We only say you get a great one by hanging a banner at the end of the year. So it wasn't a great one. It was a good football season. And there's a lot to be proud of. And I'm very proud and love all of our guys. And I love how we play football.
I know we don't get to give your staff love very often. We should do it more often. But I think the last 2 weeks, Coach, just watching you guys prep like different scenarios and like you guys went over every single possible scenario. Things that I've been watching football for a long time that I didn't even think of. I know you guys grind. I know the coaching staff grinds behind the scenes. Just can you talk to me about your staff and how proud you are of the group that you
at the end of the year, at the end of the day, I was, nominated to be coach of the year out of the East. And I'm only nominated because of the guys around you. I mean, that's what that award stands for. So that's how good of a group we have. With our players, they coach our players up extremely hard, extremely well, hold them accountable. They're it's everything leadership and football wise starts with our coaching staff. And they set the tone each and every week. And they all do such a great job of relating to our players, getting the message to our players, holding them accountable and making them work extremely hard. They set the tone for that. The players follow suit. And we got a lot of great men in our locker room, both players and coaches. But I enjoy working with them every single day. And we did not leave a stone unturned for this game. Yeah. Just, again, unfortunate that it didn't come out our way.
Coach, thank you for everything you've done. I think I speak for all of Alouettes Nation when I say thank you because the passion that you see in the crowd here, you're a big part of that. You helped build the culture back here. So thank you for that. I know it didn't end the way you wanted, but thank you for taking us through another wild journey and an unbelievable season.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
All right. Coach Jason Moss of the Montreal Alouettes, nice enough to stop by tonight. The Alouettes lose 30-28. On va parler un peu en français parce que ça fait beaucoup de joueurs qui ont passé en anglais. Goodness, the stars are out. Goodness gracious. Tito Lewis is here. Tito Lewis is here. Tito Lewis is here. He's in the building. Goodness gracious. Hey, good to see you too. Take it easy. All right, look at that. All right. Bon, on va passer un peu en commentaire. The stars are really out tonight. Goodness, Sergio Mayala's here.
What up, man? You good?
How are you? You have to pay for these tickets? I'm just asking. I don't know. All right. Bon, on va aller avec les commentaires un peu. Ouais, OK, il y a des Edmonton Elks dans la foule ce soir quand même. Bon, OK, on va aller avec les commentaires, ça fait longtemps. Turnovers. Oui, absolument. Mange de quoi et Fajardo ont laissé tomber les partisans. Ça, Sylvain, je comprends pas. We beat ourselves. Trop de revirements, on revient plus fort l'année prochaine. Ça, je pense qu'on l'a lu. OK, je suis allé un peu trop en arrière. On continue. Moi, je dirais que Cody a eu une bonne game. Quand même d'accord avec ça. Positive from G. Walker is the offense moved the ball for the first time in 9 weeks. Okay. Negative is halftime. They moved the ball and they fumbled it. Interceptions happen. Fumbles is pure lack of focus. Listen, I got a hard time arguing with you on that, but just souhaite que Saskatchewan gagne la coupe. OK. C'était-tu dernière année de Fajardo à son contrat? Non. Si je ne me trompe pas, il a signé prolongation de contrat, donc il reste une autre saison. Sankey was a monster. Sankey was great. Faut oublier les 2 points, sinon ça serait overtime. Merci les Alouettes de Montréal pour une si belle saison. Oh, OK. On va faire les commentaires. On va continuer à lire les commentaires bientôt, mais on a Alexandre Gagné qui est assez gentil pour arrêter. Écoute, Alex, je sais que tu joues pas en attaque, là, mais quand on a 5 revirements, c'était quasiment impossible de gagner ce match-là. On ajoute le beauté dégagement qui a été ramené par Janarian Grant pour un toucher. Honnêtement, à la mi-temps, si tu m'aurais dit tout ça avant la game, je t'aurais dit, OK, c'est 35-7, 40-0 à la mi-temps. C'est un match de 5 points. Je sais que vous êtes déçus, mais avec les erreurs qui ont été faites ce soir, quasiment impossible de gagner. Je dis quasiment parce que c'est un match de 2 points.
Exactement. Puis je pense que c'est ça qui fait le plus mal, honnêtement, là, c'est que malgré qu'on leur a donné tout ça, on a pu y croire jusqu'à la fin parce que on a une belle équipe, une belle organisation, une belle chine d'équipe qui a fait en sorte qu'on baisse pas les bras. Fait que, honnêtement, on prend fierté à prendre soin du ballon tout au long de la saison. On se dit qu'on va gagner la bataille des revirements. Là, en plus, c'est même pas des interceptions, c'est qu'on a échappé le ballon. Là. C'est encore plus fâchant. Malgré tout ça, on est capable de se remonter. Fait que, c'est tout en honneur du vestiaire puis de l'équipe de jamais avoir abandonné, mais malheureusement, ça a été trop tard.
Ça ressemble à quoi le discours d'après-match de coach ou même de vous autres? Est-ce que toi, tu as dit quelque chose, tu as mentionné quelque chose? Je sais que tu es quand même l'an passé, cheminement à la Coupe Grey, c'est toi qui as été le leader quand même vocal.
Ouais, mais honnêtement, quand la saison se termine, c'est assez silencieux. Le message de coach a été des fois dans la vie, on doit prendre un pas de recul pour en prendre 2 en avant. On va apprendre de tout ça. On va continuer à prendre soin du ballon, puis penser à cette game-là, que les échappés, ils nous ont coûté une présence à la Coupe Grey, une deuxième de suite. On s'en veut, nous. On est déçus pour l'organisation, on est déçus pour la ville, on est déçus pour les fans qui se sont présentés en grand nombre tout au long de la saison. Malheureusement, ça s'est terminé trop tôt.
Est-ce que tu vas prendre, je sais que tu vas attendre peut-être un peu, là, mais est-ce que tu peux regarder en arrière la saison 2024, parce que ça a quand même été vraiment une belle saison. Est-ce que tu peux regarder le big picture, Alex, éventuellement?
Ah, 100%. Ça a été, je pense qu'on construit quelque chose d'extrêmement beau. On a créé une vague de fierté autour des Alouettes de Montréal. Puis ça, c'est
c'est tout en l'honneur de l'organisation en termes de marketing. Les joueurs qui s'investissent dans la communauté, puis les fans qui répondent présents match après match, ce qui fait que chaque semaine, venir à Montréal, une game à Montréal, ben, tu sais que tu vas avoir une ambiance, tu sais que tu vas passer une belle journée, puis une belle soirée. Fait que, honnêtement, je trouve qu'on construit quelque chose de beau. Malheureusement, on aurait aimé ça mettre ça sur l'accélérateur en gagnant une deuxième Coupe Grey. Mais ça va être à recommencer l'année prochaine.
Peux-tu parler un peu de la foule ce soir? Parce que honnêtement, ça fait 25 ans que je viens ici écouter des matchs, puis je pense que c'est la plus bruyante foule que j'ai déjà vue ici.
Exceptionnel, honnêtement. Puis tu sais, c'est probablement la foule la plus brillante que j'ai eue de ma carrière. Puis c'est pas peu dire parce que j'ai joué en Saskatchewan pendant 3 ans, ou une finale de l'Ouest en Saskatchewan aussi. Mais honnêtement, il y a quelque chose de spécial. Il y a quelque chose de spécial dans l'ambiance. Puis on entendait les fans. Puis de plus en plus, on entend les fans, surtout au bon moment. Ils savent quand est-ce faire du bruit. Ils savent quand est-ce faire entendre. Puis honnêtement, ça joue une grosse partie. Joue une grosse partie dans notre succès à la maison. Honnêtement, c'est tout en leur honneur de se présenter ici, beau temps, mauvais temps, puis faire du bruit, puis encourager leur équipe, puis être derrière l'organisation. Honnêtement, on peut juste leur dire merci. Là.
Et finalement, la saison morte, ça ressemble à quoi pour Alexandre Gagné?
Saison morte pour Alexandre Gagné, c'est retourner au travail plus tôt que prévu.
Tu donner un plug à ce que tu fais? Tu as acheté des clients?
Oui, en gestion de patrimoine, j'ai service signature de l'Estrie, donc je devrais être au bureau assez rapidement, là, assez de prendre le temps de décanter. Par contre, prendre du temps avec ma famille aussi, là, parce que c'est un marathon de saison de football. Tu sais, recharger les batteries, mais inévitablement essayer de retourner au bureau puis de commencer la saison morte le plus rapidement possible pour passer à un autre appel. Là.
Tu dirais à ton boss, ton beau chum Joey a dit prendre 2 semaines de congé, OK?
Oui. Puis, tu sais, en terminant, je veux dire aux partisans des Alouettes de Montréal, tu sais, jamais cette équipe-là, elle s'est toujours donnée à 100%. Jamais on va prendre pour acquis une victoire. Jamais on va prendre pour acquis un championnat. Mais une chose qui est sûre, c'est qu'on ne prendra jamais pour acquis les partisans des Alouettes de Montréal. Puis on veut les rendre fiers jour après jour. Malheureusement, on n'a pas réussi à livrer la marchandise aujourd'hui. Mais une chose que je veux qui résonne à la suite de cette entrevue-là, c'est qu'on ne prendra jamais pour acquis les partisans et la fierté qu'ils ont autour des Alouettes de Montréal. Ça, j'en remercie l'ensemble des partisans d'avoir été là et de continuer à être là autour de nous.
D'habitude, c'est très bien dit par toi, Alexandre. Merci beaucoup pour la saison et merci pour toutes les entrevues en live. On gagne, qu'on perd, même à match nul, tu es toujours là, tu es toujours présent.
Merci, génial. Merci beaucoup. Bonne soirée.
All right, Alexandre Gagné, des Alouettes de Montréal. On va continuer avec les commentaires parce qu'il y en a une tonne. Bon, OK. Brad Zuckerman, the 2-point convert hadn't worked all season. Don't get why they went for it after Max TD. Could have forced OT at least together with 4 turnovers. DV Burns getting burnt 3 times all cost us winnable game. I'll say this. That's a lot to get into. The 2-point conversions tonight, the 2-point conversions all season, it didn't go great. I agree with you. Okay. Est-ce qu'on veut les faire? Mr. Matos? You're going to come on the post-game show? Want to wrap it up? You want to invite your friends from Mexico on too? Where are they? Where's your people? You want to get your people? Let's get your people on here because, I know it didn't end the way you wanted this season. But I got to stay. You speak English? Yes, we can speak a little bit. Or you want to translate? They speak English? They don't translate for you? Oh, they're all realtors. They can help. I'm looking for beachfront property very cheap. Could you help me out? Because this guy doesn't want to help me. You guys can all come on. Show us the signs. Yeah, come on, everybody. Okay, I'm going to get out of the frame. So you want to just very quickly, I know it's a small screen. Your name is?
Armando.
Gabriel, Jose.
Rafael.
Rafael, I like it. Guillermo. Okay. How proud are you of guys of what this guy was able to do this year? Because he kicked the ball amazing tonight and all season long.
You can imagine how proud we felt about this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, not just for us, but for the entire country. I mean, it's such an example of everything he's overcome, and it's been so good to see him. La bandera.
Come on. All right. Yeah. Jose, you and I talked a lot this season. You told me your story a little bit. 3 years you waited at home, no phone call, nobody called. Finally, you come to the CFL, you come to Canada, Dave Cote goes down, you get an opportunity, and you kick the ball extremely well. We'll talk about the game, we'll talk about the emotions, but just overall, your feeling and how proud you are of what you're able to do all season. What does it mean to you,
2024? Unbelievable. It was my dream. I waited 11 years
to get at this point of my career as a professional kicker. And I'm thankful with the organization, with my coaches, with everybody that gave me the opportunity to show my skills and to prove myself that I can do it and I can be a CFL kicker.
When the 2-point convert wasn't good, it's a 2-point game, obviously. The first thing I thought was 72 on the sideline. He's going to kick the game winner. We're going to go to Sandus. Very good. This might be 3 languages on this post-game show. I thought about it. What's going through your mind? There's 2 minutes left, and you know you might get another kick at the ball. Can you take us through the process? I know we don't get to live it tonight, the emotions, but just what's going through your mind there?
I think that's why I cried a lot after we lost tonight, sorry. Because I got a lot of emotion, but at the same time, during the game, I was locked in. I was just thinking next kick mindset. So I was just getting ready to help my team because if they needed me to get a PAT, to get a field goal, I needed to make it. You know what I mean? So that's why that was my mindset tonight. But as I always said, my mindset is control what you can control, and I see things like that. So everything happens for a reason. Yeah.
You kicked the ball really well tonight. I'm curious, had it come down to that, what was the range tonight? Or how far do you feel you could have kicked it?
55. I mean, depends what the coaches needed, but I knew for sure they wanted to pin with Joe Zima to get the field.
Yeah.
So I mean, again, like control what you can control. That was tough.
Finally, just what does the offseason look like? For those who don't know, we mentioned it a million times. I've been plugging your business like crazy. I know you're a very successful real estate agent. You tell me every day at practice. What does the offseason look like for you?
Back to work, stay hard. That's the mindset again, and that's the only thing I see in my mind now. I don't know what's going to happen next year, but God's plan and staying hard and working hard every time. Back to work with my colleagues and my friend Jose. So that's it.
Is he a better kicker or a real estate agent?
It's hard because it's really a good one in both.
He's good both.
Yeah.
And he's an even better person. So
He's
Jose,
on both sides for sure.
okay, yeah, we maybe have to stop saying that on the show, but that's okay. Thanks, thank you for everything, Jose. It was a great season. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all for stopping by, and you really.
This guy,
Come in. Go ahead.
he was a guy. He invited me to do the real estate. Guillermo Villalobos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We were teammates in Ottawa in 2019.
Yes, that's right. That's what I do.
So he's a guy.
Yeah. You want to plug the
And I'm
phone number
grateful
for
to
anybody's looking for real estate? We can do that if you want.
Plus 52 811. I'll go.
Thank you, Jose. Have a good one. Thank you for everything, and we hope to see you again next year. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jose Mato. That was fun. That was cool. It was a nice, positive story to put everything. Hey, bud, how are you? Yeah, good to see you too. Good to see you too. Yeah, I mean, it's just there's a lot of those stories. So Jose is very emotional. C'est un poteur très émotif. Mais tu sais, on a parlé de ton histoire. You have some, Jose, you have some fans in the comments that are giving me the emoji, the flex emoji. Just want you to know. You want to give? They're giving you the flex emoji. Maybe they want one there. It's right there. Yeah, you got some people in the comments. Maybe you want to give one flex. There you go. Give me a flex. One flex before we go. There we go. Well done. It's less embarrassing when you do it than when I do it because I don't have anything. All right. La LCF, c'est des histoires comme ça. Tu sais, t'as José Matos qui a attendu 3 ans sans équipe. Tu pourrais, est-ce qu'on veut parler? Ouais. Donc, tu sais, c'est des histoires comme ça. Donc, tu sais, pour certains joueurs, tu sais, ça pourrait être émotif. Tu sais, ça pourrait être des moments difficiles, émotifs, parce que tu sais pas, on sait pas si on va revenir. Si on revient l'an prochain, évidemment, tu sais, il y a une business, tu sais, il y a beaucoup de succès en Mexique, mais c'est ça. C'est difficile pour. Tu sais, il a mentionné que c'était émotif. On va voir si Bev peut arrêter. Est-ce qu'on veut essayer avec Bev? OK, c'est bon. On va attendre, on va essayer d'avoir un invité. On va avoir un invité spécial bientôt, mais on va regarder les commentaires. Tu sais, on a fait beaucoup plus longtemps. Je pense que c'était un groupe quand même mature. Si je m'en souviens, quand on s'est fait éliminer lors de la finale de l'Est en 2022, il y a personne qui avait arrêté pour le live. Il y a personne qui est embarqué dans l'après-match. Là, tout le monde est là, tout le monde répond aux questions. On a parlé à quasiment tout le monde. On avait vu Cody passer, il était en famille. Donc, c'est vraiment, c'est très émotif, c'est très difficile ce soir de vivre ces émotions-là, de la défaite, mais quand même fier des joueurs de la saison et finalement, on, on va aller. Best for last. Ben oui, ben oui, ben oui. Vous pouvez passer ici, M. Pelado. Bon. Il me semblait aussi que c'était bizarre. Ouais, c'est un peu bizarre notre affaire. Mais on a bien du fun et c'est vraiment grâce à vous. On voit la fierté locale avec les Alouettes. Je sais que ça finit pas de la façon qu'on voulait terminer la saison, M. Pelado. Mais juste, pouvez-vous me parler des émotions que vous avez vécues cette saison en tant que champion en titre de la Coupe Grey, mais juste ce que vous avez vécu avec les salles combles et la passion pour les Alouettes qui est revenue.
La première chose que je souhaite mentionner et dire et insister, je veux remercier tous ceux et celles qui ont soutenu l'équipe. Tous ceux et celles qui l'ont fait ici, évidemment, au stade, mais qui l'ont fait également aussi ailleurs. Tous ceux et celles qui ont les Alouettes près du cœur. Et ça, c'est exceptionnel. Hein? Il y a une proximité, un sentiment de fierté qui s'est développé entre l'équipe et les partisans. Et ça, moi, je ne connaissais pas ça. Là. Je le découvre. Là. Et puis, je trouve ça tellement, tellement profond. Hein. Et je le vis aussi parce que je viens au parti, et puis je rencontre les partisans, je viens dans le tailgate.
Sur la route aussi, vous êtes là sur la route.
C'est sûr que j'ai pas de partisans sur la route, là, mais ici, là, il y a cette... comment? Excusez-moi l'expression, là. I'm flabbergasted. Parce qu'ils sont tellement heureux d'avoir une équipe gagnante. Et puis, c'est vrai que nous sommes des vainqueurs. Mm-hmm. Et on a besoin d'équipes qui vont vaincre. Ici, à Montréal, ça a été le cas, effectivement, pour l'année dernière. Et oui, c'est sûr que cette année, on aurait souhaité se rendre plus loin, mais c'est quand même rendu assez loin. Gagnant, puis par ailleurs, c'est le champion de toute la Ligue avec la meilleure fiche. Hein. Et cette finale de l'Est a été adéquatement contestée, puis on aurait très bien pu la gagner. On a passé très proche de faire. Les joueurs se sont donnés à fond. L'équipe était vraiment au rendez-vous. Et puis là aussi, les partisans ont été très fiers jusqu'à la fin. Alors, encore une fois, je peux faire autrement que de les remercier. Je les remercie énormément et je souhaite que l'année prochaine, on ait une aussi belle saison et encore toujours aussi victorieuse.
Je vous apprécie beaucoup, je vous aime beaucoup. Mais une des choses que j'apprécie le plus, c'est qu'on gagne ou on perd, il y a des propriétaires qui se cachent. T'sais, si on perd, ils se cachent. Vous êtes toujours sur le terrain. Saluez Jason Moss, saluez Danny Machocha, les joueurs. Pourquoi est-ce que c'est important pour vous d'être ici? Si on gagne, si on perd.
Oui, c'est parce que c'est ça le sport. Hein? On gagne, on perd. Et lorsque nous gagnons, évidemment, nous en sommes très fiers, mais également aussi, nous avons le droit de perdre honorablement. Ça, j'allais dire, pas trop souvent non plus.
Mais cette année, c'est pas arrivé souvent.
Non, effectivement. Et nous avons le droit de perdre honnêtement. Effectivement, c'est un petit peu ce qui s'est produit ce soir. Mais surtout, ce que nous sentons, entre moi, c'est mon sentiment, peut-être que ça peut un sentiment être partagé ou non, c'est que nous y donnons tout ce que nous souhaitons, tout ce que nous voulons, tout ce que nous pouvons. Et je suis allé dans le vestiaire, comme d'habitude. Il y avait une émotion assez exceptionnelle de constater que tous les efforts qui avaient été effectivement aussi déployés se sont avérés quand même correctement accepté par ceux et celles qui suivent nos champions, parce que ce sont des champions. Il ne faut pas avoir peur de le dire, il ne faut pas avoir peur de le répéter, Étienne. Et c'est ça qui est merveilleux.
Mais merci pour tout, M. Pelado. On le ressent, votre passion, on le ressent dans les bureaux aussi. Donc, merci beaucoup d'avoir ramené la passion dans la province pour les Alouettes. On vous remercie. Bonne saison morte et on se recroise au stade l'année prochaine. Merci. Merci, M. Pelado. Merci beaucoup. Monsieur Pelado, assez gentil pour répondre à quelques questions dans le live d'après-match. Je ne pense pas qu'il y a quelqu'un qui peut suivre Monsieur Pelado. Donc, on va terminer ça là. Assez gentil. Tous les joueurs, le coach est arrêté, le propriétaire est venu dans le live d'après-match aussi. Donc, merci beaucoup tout le monde. On va regarder les commentaires. Une couple de secondes de plus. Il y a quelqu'un qui a écrit, M. Pelado, merci beaucoup. Avec ton costume d'Halloween, tu dois devenir player owner l'année prochaine. C'est bon, ça. Oui.
C'est 1200 personnes.
Oui, OK, oui, c'est ça. Je voulais finir avec ça. On va avoir plus d'analyses dans les prochains jours. Mais encore une fois, on me dit qu'on est plus de 1200 partisans qui écoutent en direct ce soir. Vous le savez, vous étiez là tout au long de la saison. On a gagné des matchs, on a gagné beaucoup de matchs, on a perdu quelques matchs. On a même fait de match nul à Calgary, qui a été quand même un peu bizarre. Mais vous étiez là, le support, écoute, la croissance de cette émission d'après-match. Oui, c'est ça, on a fait des après-matchs on a mangé peux-tu dire, on a mangé une volée à BC. On a mangé une volée à BC, puis vous étiez là. On a gagné, on a commencé la saison en force. Vous étiez là. Donc, je vous remercie beaucoup tout le monde. Je vous remercie beaucoup tout le monde pour tout ce que vous avez fait pour nous autres. Écoute, sur le terrain, on est en croissance, mais côté réseaux sociaux, tout est à la hausse et c'est à cause de vous, c'est grâce à vous. Donc, merci beaucoup pour votre passion. J'adore même quand on n'est pas d'accord dans les commentaires, j'adore les débats football avec vous autres. Donc, je vous remercie beaucoup. Pour le moment, c'est fini pour les lives d'après-match jusqu'au mois de mai. Ça fait mal dire ça, mais on va avoir des lives, mais pas des lives d'après-match. On ne parlera pas de match. Donc, merci beaucoup tout le monde. On va avoir mon article, résumé de match, résumé de saison. On va avoir plein de résumés, plein de contenus qui s'en viennent dans les prochains jours, prochaines semaines. Mais merci beaucoup pour le support. Merci beaucoup. Comme j'ai dit, tout est à la hausse aux Alouettes et c'est en grande partie grâce à vous. Abonnés de saison. On a 30% d'escompte sur les abonnements jusqu'au 17 novembre. Donc, il reste encore 8 jours pour procurer vos abonnements de saison avec un prix très, très, très raisonnable. Qualité-prix, les Alouettes, c'est très, très bien ces temps-ci. Donc, allez visiter goalsgo.com pour tout ça. Yes, Manny, thanks. Can't wait for next year. All right, let's Mark Calix, let's bring back on from the Journal de Montréal.
Bonjour, everybody here.
Oui, vas-y.
Écoute, il y a encore du football au Québec.
OK, oui, vas-y, excuse-moi.
Il y a encore du football au Québec.
Vas-y.
OK, présentement, le bol d'or, il y a le bol d'or du collégial qui est à Trois-Rivières.
Oui.
Puis le bol d'or aussi à Québec pour le football.
Universitaire?
Non.
Mais
non,
c'est
scolaire,
oui.
Ouais. Écoutez, il y a du très bon football qui continue présentement. Il y a du très bon football qui continue présentement. Je vous dis, je sais que tout le monde qui est présentement sur les réseaux, vous êtes des mordus. Vous avez encore l'opportunité d'avoir des beaux matchs live le 15, le 16 et le 17 novembre. Profitez-en parce que après ça, il n'y en aura vraiment plus de football.
Merci, Marc.
C'est plaisir.
Merci. Bon. Marc Calix, qui s'est joint à nous. La chronique dans le journal cette semaine? Mercredi, chronique dans le journal. Marc Calix, Journal de Montréal. Bon, merci encore une fois tout le monde. Merci à Pierrick, à Martin, à Stam, à Camille, à Charlotte, à Ben. Mon Dieu. Qui d'autre en moins? Oui, j'ai dit Stam, je pense. Stam, je pense. Non, j'ai pas mentionné Stam. Mais c'est pas vrai, anyway. Oui, merci à Sam aussi. Merci à tout le monde parce que je sais que c'est moi qui est en avant de la caméra. Merci à Martin. Écoute, j'ai failli oublier Martin. Martin, c'est le producteur du live. C'est lui la vraie vedette du live d'après-match. Donc, merci beaucoup, Martin, parce que je sais que c'est juste moi qui est sur caméra. Mais écoute, on a une équipe de monde, de mordus de football et d'Alouettes qui sont là, qui font que tout est possible qu'on fasse cette émission-là. Ils nous amènent des joueurs, ils nous aident avec les problèmes techniques. Donc, il y a beaucoup de monde à remercier. Donc, on se recroise au stade l'année prochaine, mais on va se reparler bientôt. Dans des fêtes, on va avoir des spéciaux, on va avoir du fun. On va avoir plein de fun, il va y avoir plein de contenu à Alouette. Je suis triste, je sais que vous êtes triste aussi. J'étais prêt à aller à Vancouver pendant une semaine. Malheureusement, ça s'est pas produit cette année, mais on revient en force l'année prochaine. Merci tout le monde, bonne soirée et on se recroise au stade en 2025.